I'm Alex, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the best underground nightclubs in Shanghai. So this is going to be a list of 5. These are the top 5 places to go in Shanghai for underground music. When I say underground music, I mean decent music like funk, soul, hip hop, disco, techno, acid, breaks, this sort of music, okay? Not EDM. Okay, so to rank these clubs, we're going to look at 3 aspects. We're going to look at sound system quality, which means how good the music sounds, how good the speakers are. We're going to look at the booking quality, which means how good the artists are that visit the venue. And we're going to look at the atmosphere. This just means the atmosphere of the venue. Is the crowd good? Is it a cool place? Would it be fun if there was no music and no decent DJ? Okay, so at number 5, we have Celia. Check below for the address. They have lots of tech house bookings. They have some local tech house DJs. They focus solely on tech house. So the atmosphere, I gave this club a 2 out of 5. That's because when I arrived there at around 11, there was nobody there, and they actually told me to come back after I had been to Elevator, which is a different club that is now shut down. But I remember I was going to Elevator, they told me to come back after I'd been to Elevator. So obviously this is kind of an after hours club. Anyway, atmosphere, 2 out of 5. Sound system. Sound system quality is a 4 out of 5. The sound system's not actually too bad. I remember the music sounded pretty good, although this has been a while since I've been in there. Booking quality, I've given this a 3 out of 5. That may be down to personal preference. I'm not that into that sort of tech housey vibe. I know they had art department there not too long ago, so I guess that's pretty famous booking. So in total, they receive 9 out of 15. Okay, number 4. This club's very different to Celia. This club is called C's Bar. I really like C's Bar. I think it's a wicked little spot. It would be a great spot to run a night in Shanghai from local DJs. They should look into that. The venue's really cool. It's got windy alleyways and graffiti all over the walls, and I couldn't find the toilet the first time I went there. So it's a bit of a maze. It's in the basement. So for atmosphere, I gave this a 5 out of 5. I like this venue. It's small. It's not too small. It's spread out, but it's windy, it's interesting, it's full of character. It's a really cool venue. Sound system quality, I gave this place a 3 out of 5. I don't remember the sound that well, but I know it wasn't great. It wasn't that good. They should invest in some better speakers. Booking quality, I've given this place a 2 out of 5. That's because I don't know if they have any famous names there, which isn't a problem. I also like these venues a lot, but I'm just taking that into consideration for this list. You won't really see many famous, well-known DJs playing at C's Bar. Maybe I should start a night there. But C's Bar is 4th on the list, but that's one spot I personally do not want to miss. So in total, C's Bar gets a 10 out of 15. Okay, number 3 is X Space. So this space is... First things first, let's talk about the booking quality. Booking quality, I gave a 4 out of 5. They have some really good bookings here. I saw Pender Street Steppers there, which are a wicked house booking, and I know they had F Demin there recently, or they will be having him there recently, which is a wicked booking. I would love to go to that. But I'm unfortunately not in Shanghai. However, the sound is not so good. I gave that a 3 out of 5. When I was there, I just remember standing right next to the speaker, and it wasn't particularly loud. It didn't sound like a particularly great quality. they were just sort of standing speakers. I wasn't that impressed, unfortunately. Please buy some better speakers. And the atmosphere, I gave a 3 out of 5. The venue's pretty cool. It's like a big room, and then there's a bar to the right, and there's some seating at the back of the room. It all felt a little bit makeshift, and it lacks the character of some of the other bars or clubs on this list. So in total, X Space gets a 10 out of 15. Okay, so number 2 on the list is All Club. A-L-L, All. All is wicked. It's a really cool little space. You walk in and it's very, very dimly lit, really dark. If you walk straight ahead, there's just seating all on the right, kind of little stools, so you can easily mingle with strangers, you can chat with your mates. There's a bar kind of in the center of the club, and then if you go round to the left, there's a dance floor. So it's split into 2 parts, sitting and then dancing. It's a cool little venue, and they've had some wicked bookings. I've seen Object there, the techno DJ. I've seen Code 9 play there. The sort of footworky, sort of that dubsteppy sound. Both wicked nights, great bookings. They've also had some other bookings like Pariah. They had Pariah there. I didn't manage to get there. But yeah, so the bookings 4 out of 5. Really good bookings. Atmosphere, 4 out of 5. The club has a wicked layout. Really cool. Nice club. Interesting place. Sound system, unfortunately, is a 3 out of 5. I just remember the sound wasn't that good. Again, unfortunately, Shanghai needs to do something about their sound, please. So in total, that is a 11 out of 15 for All Club. And number one is Dada. You must have guessed it by now. Yeah, Dada, I'm a big fan of Dada. This is the first sort of underground venue that I went to when I arrived in Shanghai, and it's wicked. Graffiti everywhere. It says that it's an old cigarette shop above the door. It's just a wicked place. They use bin bags for lockers sometimes if they run out of lockers. So there's graffiti all over the walls. You walk through the doors, graffiti and stickers everywhere. And then you get in, you're greeted by a football table and a dimly lit large room with seating to the back, seating to the left, like some red sofas, red leather sofas that you can chill on, and then a sort of small kind of elevated dance floor that just entices you to go over there and boogie. They really want you to dance. So let's start with the atmosphere. Atmosphere for Dada, I gave it a 4 out of 5. I think the club's really cool. The atmosphere's good, the crowd's good, and people want to dance there. People are there to have fun. Sometimes in some other clubs on this list, people aren't as friendly, aren't as willing to dance. The crowd's not as mixed. The crowd's not as happy to sort of interact, I reckon. Sound system, again, the sound's not great. I've given the sound a 4. I think sound is actually similar to All. It's not amazing, but I think it's a little bit better from what I remember. Yeah, so Shanghai, sort out the sound, please. And in Dada, I've given the booking quality a 3 out of 5. The bookings are not quite as good as at All and at X Space. They don't often have very famous bookings. And if they do, I think I remember seeing a tech house DJ there quite a while ago, which was quite cool, but it's not really my thing. They have some wicked local DJs that I've seen there that are good, and they play records and play vinyl, so yeah, it's nice to hear that sort of sound, particularly coming out of Shanghai. But anyway, there's the list that the internet needs on Shanghai underground nightlife. Okay, cheers, bye bye.
Edit.
There are a few clubs that I could have added in here, but I haven't been to them, so I didn't want to add them. Like Mansion, I know this is a place just residents play, but it's like a hidden place a little bit further away, and apparently it's amazing. I've not been there, but it sounds cool. It sounds like a good place to go. I'll definitely check it out in the future. 44KW. This place is down in Found 158. It's a new club. I'm aware they've had some wicked bookings. They've had John Talabot, and they've had another decent booking. I can't remember now what it is. I think the promoters are Alter. They often run nights at 44KW. I know that they have a Void sound system, so I really want to get down there and listen to that, because I'm sure that will probably be the best sound in Shanghai. Oh, and another place I've been and seen a good DJ, but they never usually have DJs there. They just have bands. This place is called Modern Skylab. So I saw Fortet at Modern Skylab, and the sound there is amazing. The speakers are huge. Speakers are about 15 foot and sort of hanging from the ceilings or the walls, and the sound there is amazing. But they don't often have DJs there, so I wouldn't really call it an underground music venue. Cheers. Bye bye.